Hello, I welcome you back to this channel, the Magaze Derek channel. I encourage you to subscribe and follow my videos and my talks, whatever way you call them, and maybe learn and also share a few experiences and add a few comments on them because I just want to get in touch with you. Like I said before in my previous videos, is we make these videos more as a message to other people, but in actual sense, we make these videos for ourselves. These messages we leave for us, we make, and they bless us much more than actually they may even bless another person. It's like, let me give an analogy of this person during school times, a person who was discussing for other students. As much as the other students were benefiting, it's the person that actually mastered the concepts more. So in actual sense, the learning was more on the self than on the other than the on the other side than on the other side. And I actually want to thank and the people actually who made the internet and all these channels, the social media channels. Actually, they did a great job at giving us back a chance at eternity. They made the concept of living after you're dead possible, because this is more of a way of recreating myself for the future. Because if I make a video right now that I post it, it's gonna stay until May, unless I'm gonna delete it. But even if I delete it, someone may actually download it and share it. I'll live long after I'm gone. So this whole internet thing is it's something. It's a blessing. It's a miracle to others. And if everyone on earth actually did something and something positive and put it on the web, and then they would live long after they are gone, and their children will actually get a chance of seeing how their lives were, receive a message, one or two from their from their ancestors. Because someday I'm going to be an ancestor for someone. I want to have children, and I'm going to leave behind grandchildren and all that. And one day they will have to search for their great great grandfather, and here I am. I'll be here. I'll be here trying to. They'll be learning a few lessons from me. Few lessons from me. I know we shall have different experiences, but life actually kind of throws us the same kind of issues. Yeah, so today I just want to talk about something very very brief, a very brief message. And like I said before, I already talk about my experiences that I've had in life. So I just want to talk about something called conflict resolution. Conflict resolution is another issue that is actually big, and there are so many theories and concepts of how conflict should be resolved. Some of them say compromising, others talk about ignoring, others talk about um, repression. Then others talk about more of trying to find common ground for everyone. eh? So it's so many theories that are there and concepts that are involved in the concept resolution. But how many of us actually do take the time to make peace with all those people, especially that we are conflicting with? People or parties, whatever it is. If there are two conflicting parties, how who which of those parties actually takes the initiative of trying to make sure that they are right with the other party. Living a life where when you meet someone or you meet another party or a faction, you are not at not at ease. Really, not a life worth living. Life is best when you walk into a place, you will walk in an environment where you are welcome, where you are loved, where you have no problem with anyone. But now I guess that is hard because we are human beings. You can't like everyone. You can't like all people. But just as the Bible says, blessed are those that fight for peace among the same, because for they will be called the sons of God. Of course, yeah, I'm a Christian, so I refer to most of these things of mine to the Bible. But even if you are an atheist, everyone loves peace. We all love to be in a place that is full of harmony. where you don't have any problem with anyone, where you don't have any concern, any quarrel. Or it's the life that everyone dreams of. And some many times in my life, actually, I've conflicted with many people, others very close to me, and I have made mistakes where I've chose to ignore. I've chose to turn a blind eye to the problem that is there. And in essence, what I've actually realized is that if you turn a blind eye to a conflict, you don't actually solve it. It just grows bigger. And if you something that could actually have been solved in a very simple way, with time, if it's ignored or if it's repressed, it actually disturbs the person that is repressing it, and then it also actually makes it harder for that gap or chasm that has been created to actually be covered. So if you ever realize that there's a conflict with someone, there's a conflict somewhere, make it a step to end that day, before after you have actually resolved the conflict, or try to make the effort, because that's when you have a peace of mind. Because even if you try to reach out to the other group party and they don't respond as you wanted, at least you have it in inside of you that I actually tried, I did my part. And that is the kind of assurance and calmness and peace that you'll have inside of you, that you did your best. Yeah? That is what is very important. That in every situation you do your best, and then when you look back, you say, well, I did my best in such and such a situation. So when it comes to conflict resolution, each party must throw down their ego. Don't wait for the other party to reach out to you to make things right. It is your responsibility as someone that is involved in the conflict and the struggle and the fight, to actually see that you make things right with the other person. There is nothing that is too big that can't be solved. Nothing. There is nothing that can't be solved, as long as they are still the human beings. That still both of them are still alive and are able to meet and talk. Nothing is impossible. So, when you find that you agree with someone, make sure that you actually do so. Do reconcile with those people. The good book, which is the Bible, says, "Don't let the sun go down while you are angry." And we read some of these scriptures, or we hear them as quotes mentioned by some people, and then we say, well, that is something. They look like they're simplistic things, but there's a lot of meaning and there's a lot of depth in some of those statements made by people. So we have to take them seriously and then apply them in our own lives. Yeah. So that is one of the small things that I wanted to share with us today, and I hope that you've been blessed. Thank you.